Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about Sandy and Clint. Now apparently for the upcoming update to the Stardew Valley game, update 1.7, Sandy and Clint are going to be the new bachelor and bachelorette, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I played the game for a while now, and I have, 6-7 characters, something like that going. And Sandy is very interesting to me. I mean, I don't have as much information on her as I do with Clint, so I guess we're going to start with her. And to begin off with everything with Sandy, first of all, apparently, according to her, that's not even her name. Secondly, I'm also wondering where she gets the milk on Wednesdays every now and again. It's one of two options. It's either from her herself or it's from the camel there. I don't know where else she would get a milk from in the middle of the desert. But anyway, all we really know about her is that she's friends with Emily and she seems very flirtatious. Now, I don't know if she's just flirtatious with the farmer or if she's just flirtatious in general. I don't know if that's her personality. I don't know if that's what her thing is. I know that she's friends with Emily. I know that she does send the farmer, your character, him or her messages saying, hey, come visit me, I miss you, or whatever. And I feel kind of bad is having her all out in the desert by herself. Like if she was like an actual person, I'd be like, yeah, that really sucks. You know, it's just her and it's the camel merchant over there, and that's it. Oh yeah, and then the shady guy in the back, and Key or Quee or Q, whatever you want to call him. And that's about it. And I don't even know if she can actually go into the back of that building. I'm sure that they pay her off to let them borrow that part of the building for their casino. So having her as a bachelorette, I mean, I always liked the character that she portrays, but I would really like to see what Concerned Ape comes up with her. Maybe a little bit more information, maybe a little more backstory, what her actual name is. If your character goes all the way and tries to marry her and all that other stuff, goes through like all the hard events and, get to know her a little bit better. I think that would be a pretty good addition to the game. I know there's not too many bachelor and bachelorettes left that you could possibly marry. A lot of people seem to want the wizard to be a marriage candidate. Other than that, they're all pretty much used in the game unless you want to start breaking up marriages that are already there, like Robin and Demetrius, Jody and Ken, or Pierre and Caroline. I mean, there's something going on between Pierre and Caroline. I'm not exactly sure what the heck is going on there. Something's not something that with that. Who knows what happens behind the scenes with all that mess. And then Clint. Well, what do we want to say about Clint? Clint is a very skilled blacksmith, and I say that because I was just thinking about it last night. You start off, like, for example, your watering can. You can water one square on the ground, and that's the best you can do. And then somehow Clint finds a way to allow you to shoot, 18 squares at one time? So he's very skilled at his job. And I know he's kind of shy. A lot of the girls that play Stardew Valley, they find him creepy, which I don't think that was Concerned Ape's intention. The weird thing is, though, is that I actually know people in real life that kind of remind me of Clint. Well, minus the Speedo when he goes to Ginger Island. I have no idea why the hell he has that Speedo. I have no idea why he talks about his toes. That's strange right there. But how he's shy with girls and he chokes up and he has like a really big crush on Emily. I mean, he's even actually brought up Sandy in conversation. I hear Emily has a friend, blah, blah, blah. I wonder if her friend's single. So he's looking, and I would like to get more of his background. I know he's from a family of blacksmiths. I know he's good at his job. I know that he's very shy with the girls. I'd really like to learn a little bit more about him. After you befriend him, he seems to be a little more comfortable with your character. He talks to you a little bit more. And at this point, I think he needs a break. And like a lot of people that I know that are like him, they have the same problem. They're looking for companionship, and I don't know if that's necessarily what Clint's looking for. I think he's just looking for a girl in general. But the guys that I know in real life, they go for girls that are just not really compatible with them if you really know them. And it's a shame that happens, but unfortunately it does. Minus real life in the game with Clint, I'm not sure if he's actually, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's just, I don't know if he's just looking to, like, for lack of better words, get busy, or if he's actually looking for someone he can settle down with. I don't really know. I know that he's just, like, longing for a girl, and that's never a good look. You know, looking desperate is just not a good look, and unfortunately, he does that way too well. So yeah, I'm hoping that with this new update, there's a little bit more with Clint, and I'm hoping that we get some more information with both characters, both Sandy and with Clint, because I'd be really interested to see what they're all about. And with Concerned Ape and his imagination, his writing and everything, I'm pretty sure he's come up with a pretty good story with them. We'll just have to wait and see. He did say in an interview at some point, Concerned Ape said that he's not going to release this new update, this 1.7 update, until it's compatible with, like, every version of the game. In years past, it's usually the PC gets it first, or the consoles get it first, or something. I think Stardew Valley itself, I think the PC version got the update before the console versions did, and that irritated a lot of people. I can understand why. So it's taking a little bit longer because he has to get it compatible with not only a PlayStation and the Xbox, but also the Switch now. And of course, you know, the PC. So I'm looking forward to it. I'd like to see what it's all about. I'd like to see the characters grow a little bit, especially Clint. Sandy, there's got to be more to her than what meets the eye, and I'd be interested to see that. But I think that's all that I have on those two. Maybe later on I will do what I did with a lot of the other bachelor and bachelorettes, pair them up, try to draw a version of, like, their offspring, something like that. I might do that with Clint and Sandy later on. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought for a future video. I think that's all I have today. Thanks for stopping in. I always appreciate it. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Sandy and Clint, and what do you think their storylines might be and all that. And hopefully you got it through this video and you got this far, and thanks again for stopping in. Hopefully the video was entertaining. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you then. You have a good morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever it is where you're at, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.